Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find these and all my other guides on my SWGOH for Life website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. The link in the description below. I already covered Sector 1 last night, so now we are up in Sector 2, so I'll just be showing you some of the teams here that I used to get Sector 2 and global feats done. I don't know, is it either Sector 2 feats a bit easier than Sector 1, or it's down to the fact that I have a little bit better data disk selection now in Sector 2 than I had in Sector 1. Not sure what it is. I'm keen to find out how you guys are getting on. But anyway, speaking of feats here in Sector 2, let's go ahead and have a look what we have to do. So we have to win 14 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters. Then we have to inflict Confuse 40 times. The only unit that can apply Confuse, of course, is C3PO. We have to gain Potency Up 40 times. Plenty of ways to do this, so Potency Up is very quick and easy to do. And then we've got defeating 50 enemies with Empire units, so depending obviously what you've got, you can put a lot of Empire teams together, as well as I will show you in this video. I'll just first kick off with the first Empire team. So this one's using Veers and Piett for the global Veers and Piett feat. And then I'm also throwing in here Scout Trooper, because on her basic she's giving Potency Up, which is nice for the Potency Up feat, and also because under Veers lead she's feeding lots of Terminator to the team with this. Here I don't really use Scout Trooper, it's a brand new character, so I'm just looking like where is here Potency Up? There we go, we get Potency Up here for the Imperial Troopers on the basic. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. I'm just trying to line up the hits for Piett and Veers, and there we go, got Asajj down. Let's get Talzin down. There you go, Piett took Talzin down as well. Let's leave Talia be, and Piett finishes off Talia there. So in this one I got 3 kills with Veers or Piett, so it wasn't too bad, as well as obviously a few kills with the Empire. So this is the one, again, you can get some Empire kills in here. You could, I don't know, I was hoping I could run a full Empire team, but the enemy I was facing here, I needed Malak for the fear. Just so that then, you know, Sith Marauder as well as Fifth Brother, they can get out their special, grant all allies Potency Up. So again, another quick way to get, you know, Potency Up 10 times in a single battle. Or if you can stall longer, because once Palpatine turn is infected, you could even get all the feats with Potency Up done here in single battle, but because of Amplify, I was just doing way too much damage. But obviously I didn't want to take data discs off and then put them back on to waste energy. Just showing you the characters that you can utilize to get this done. So the AoE from Fifth Brother, Potency Up, and as well special for Marauder as well, Potency Up for all your allies. And let's move on to the next Empire team, since, you know, we do have the Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. It's a funny thing that he's got an Empire tag, because I guess Empire that time didn't exist anymore, but you know, let's not get technical. Anyways, it's unfortunate there. Maybe voluntary Vanguard data disk is kind of working against me, because then they keep going after Dark Troop Moff Gideon. But the good news is, here, as you can see, he's extremely durable here, taking lots of hits without any problem. And of course we got Scout Trooper with her basic giving us Potency Up for our allies. And of course, if you do have Lord Vader, you can just pretty much put any Empire teams around him. The issue I had here with Lord Vader was because I did not have unstable decelerator data disk yet. Everybody just got so much bonus Terminator because of damage over times, and then just they died from damage over times instead of at the hand of one of my Empire units. And of course, Inquisitors, they're Empire as well, so these guys can as well get some Empire kills done for you, especially if you do have Reva with Grand Inquisitor. Grand Inquisitor gains the bonus turn, that's his AoE. But you can see similar issue like with the Lord Vader there, just too many debuffs, and these guys just mostly dying off from damage over time. So definitely until you pick up unstable decelerator, maybe getting kills with this volatile accelerated data disk a little bit challenging. Okay, so for the confused one, I actually found this team to work better than Sila's squad. So you know, it's pretty much like any other JML, I guess, cheese team. You either use WOT or voluntary Vanguard to make sure that Jedi Master Luke has permanent taunt on him, and then just keep calling C3PO for assist, because his basic applies a single stack of Confuse, and his special applies 2 stacks of Confuse, and you know, that's pretty much it. Everybody here, Shakti, Jolie, and Hermit Yoda, they all can call assists with inherited teaching or their special. Same things for Jedi Master Luke. So even in that off turn where you do not have inherited teachings to use, you can use their other special to call C-3PO for assist, and I was able to apply Confuse 14 times in that battle, so not bad at all. You can basically do it in like 3 battles with this GML squad, I think. Of course, you can just also use your standard CLS squad, especially if you do find a Hux node or a Phoenix. So for this one, I removed Ruthless Swiftness data discs, because obviously then I would be doing too much damage, and these guys would kill off Kylo or Ren and Mask. So obviously the idea here is take out Hux so you can start gaining bonus turn meter, you take out Sith Trooper, you kill off the remaining enemies, and then once you're just down to Kylo, you hit auto, and that's basically it. Kylo will not die because of his unique, because of all these debuffs we are applying. He's constantly healing up, and then obviously you can just let this battle time out on auto, and you will get quite a few here stacks of confusion. I checked, and unfortunately to my surprise I got only 8 in 5 minutes, so I guess C-3PO is not getting enough turns in there. All the other guys are taking way more turns than him, so definitely for me personally that GML squad, if you do have it, seems like a better and quicker way to get this done. And let's move on to another rebel squad. So the idea here is all these guys, obviously with the exception of Mothma, they can give potency up. So again, if you need to get lots of potency up 1, you can get it done. They're all rebels, so you can also get progress towards global rebel feat. Just maybe the enemy I chose wasn't a very good showcase of this, but again, at least I wanted to highlight which characters can give you potency up. Generally, to be honest, this Conquest, I'm struggling to get some easy opponents here. I'm just constantly getting quite tough enemies here, not having good RNG yet, so a little bit struggle sometimes to find the enemies, but at least now that I do have good data disc, you know, we can handle most of them. If not, at least with Malak in combination with the Voluntary Vanguard, we can get a lot of feats done that way as well. And then we do have that 14 battles with Bounty Hunters. So obviously, if you do have Jabba, you can then, you know, 1 team with Jabba, 1 team with Bossk. Not sure if we have 3 Bounty Hunter teams we can put together. I mean, we do have, I guess, enough Bounty Hunters, but are they good enough to get something done? I don't know. But Jabba pretty much can handle anything, I think, here in Sector 2. All these debuffs we are applying, we're just burning through these guys very quickly. Obviously, Leia there with her assists, you know, doing nice damage as well. Now, if you are struggling with, you know, your standard Bounty Hunter team to get done, luckily we have these Datacron Nodes here in Sector 2, which didn't seem too difficult to go through. So let's just go ahead. Similar like in Sector 1, we have bonus node here, so just not the one. So I think this Mothma one, that's the standard one where you get your standard Mark 1 material and then some credits potentially. And then the other one is an Ewok node, and here I'm just showing you, you know, standard modifiers. You can earn Mark 3 or a little bit of Mark 2 as well. So not bad, I guess. So you can kind of choose when you're farming feats what you want to go for in this one. So let's just go ahead and try and cheese our way through this Mon Mothma team and the revives with Veers and Piett. So as you can see at the moment, I'm on 17 kills with Veers and Piett so far. So I'm just going to bring in these guys. Obviously, Malak there with Voluntary Vanguard data disc will keep these guys under control. Bringing in there Scout Trooper, because on her basic, remember, it gives potency up for the potency up feat if you still need it. But, you know, it's more buffs, more turn meter for our guys. First, we have to handle base because he's constantly gaining bonus turn meter whenever we gain buffs. So we're just going to take him out. I put there a mark with Piett on Veers, just so then when Piett uses basic ability, he will call Veers for assists. Hopefully we can get a few kills there. Let's feed some buffs to the team. Fine, let's go ahead. Sure, just finish off Bistan. And now just we're down to these guys. You can just basically hit auto basic and you are good to go at this point. Because every time we critically hit Pathfinder, he's gaining heal over time. Because Chirrut is alive, so that's Chirrut's unique. And he's constantly reviving, and we can loop here for a couple of minutes before my damage, because of obviously Emperor's Trap that we are stacking our offense up is boosting so much that eventually with just one shot Pathfinder before obviously he can get his buffs up. So after a couple of minutes of auto basic, I was able here to get 15 kills with Veers and Piett. So I think this is a quick and easy way if you want to, you know, get through these in a few battles while farming some Datacron materials. I think this is a good note to cheese it at. So definitely good to see we got the return of the Mothma Datacron node just to make some of these feats easier. And then if your standard bounty hunter teams can't, you know, defeat any enemies when you're playing through Sector 2, again, you can just throw them up against this Mothma squad. For some reason, my Grief is tankier than my Bossk. I'm not sure what's going up with my modding setup, but hey, so he's marked. But anyway, let's go ahead get assist here. Same thing before, get base out because he's constantly gaining bonus turn meter. Let's see if we can... Pathfinder, I tried to nuke him there a couple of times with Boba's execute to prevent revives. Didn't work. Finally got the insta kill there. Decided to take out Chirrut because he's annoying a little bit. And then we just have to finish off Pathfinder here. And we should be good to go here with the bounty hunters as well. So if nothing else, obviously once you do get some good data this set, you can always return to this node and farm whatever feats you have left. It seems pretty easy and straightforward, quite cheesable. Okay, so let's go ahead and review the progress I made so far after playing through Sector 2. So as you can see, a lot more completed than in Sector 1 video. I got all the confusion done. I done all the potency up as well as defeating 50 enemies with 50 Empire units. It helped a little bit there with Veers and Piett, that Veers and Piett squad versus Mothma to cheese a lot of those kills. So the only thing I have to come back here, do a few bounty hunter battles, and Sector 2 for me will be all done and complete. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. Hopefully you find it useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. Hopefully I'll see you in Sector 2 mini boss and final boss video. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.